Once again, I welcome you all in our online class of social science. Today, I will explain one of the important topic of social science. Topic's name is Panchayati Raj. This topic is given in class 6th social science book. It is the part of social and political life, which is generally called civics. Today we will discuss about the Panchayati Raj in detail. As you all know, Indian Constitution has given three levels of the government for India. First is central government. Second is called state government, and the third one is local government. This is also called federalism, as in a democratic country like India, where we have holding together government, we have two and more than two levels. That's why it is also called federalism. Local government is the third level of the government. This is very important part of a government. As you all know that India is a country of villages. Our economy is based on villages and agriculture. So today we will discuss about village panchayat, block smiti, Jila Parishad. Meanwhile, Panchayati Raj system. So how this system works? What are the three levels of government? Let's discuss all these topics in detail one by one. First of all, let me show you content of this chapter. First of all, Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, works of village panchayat, sources of income in a village panchayat, then levels of panchayats. These are main topics of this chapter, which we will discuss in detail step by step. First, you can see this picture of Gram Sabha. Here you will understand that people of a village are sitting together in this meeting. They are discussing their issues with panchayat members. To understand the term Gram Sabha, Gram refers to village and Sabha means assembly. In simple words, Gram Sabha refers to assembly of village, means an assembly of villagers. Now the question comes that who all are the members of this Gram Sabha. So about the Gram Sabha, let me tell you one by one. First of all, it is a meeting or assembly of all adults who live in a village. Now it is very important to understand who are adults. People who are 18 years and above in a village or in a country are considered adults. Below 18 years, they are called minors. Government has not given permission to the minors in a country to participate in electoral system. So at the age of 18 years, government give permission to the people to cast their vote. Cast their vote, here it refers that they get right to vote, they get voters card. You might have seen voters card of your family members, especially who are 18 years and above. In our country, India, universal adult franchise is given to all the citizens of the country, which means people who are 18 years and above can cast here it refers cast their vote to the leaders, or they can elect their representatives. Now regarding the Gram Sabha, all adults who are voters in a village, or those who have right to vote, they are the members of Gram Sabha. Here you have to understand that Gram Sabha members are not elected members. They are not elected by the people. They are only having voting rights as per universal adult franchise. It means whosoever is having 18 years and above age is a member of Gram Sabha. In some states, these Gram Sabha meetings are held twice, and in others it may be more than 2 times as per the instructions of the government. I hope about this Gram Sabha membership my points are clear. In simple words, if I explain that all citizens or people of the village who are 18 years and above are the members of Gram Sabha, they can participate in Gram Sabha meetings. Now Let's come to know about village panchayat. You might have heard about sarpanch, pradhan, mukhiya. In some areas, a village president also. So different names are given to the head of the village. Now the question is that who is the head of the village, and the simple answer is sarpanch. So first of all, we have to understand that village panchayat is a group of sarpanch and panches, including the secretary, means who is generally appointed by the government. So in a village, people elect their representative. As I told you that India is a democratic country, and in a democratic country, leaders or representatives are elected by people. So in the same way, you have to understand that the headman of the village is elected by the members, all Gram Sabha members, those who are 18 years and above. They cast their vote to the sarpanch. Generally, from each village, 4 to 5 members, or more than that also, as per the population of the village, they participate in the election process of the sarpanch, contest the election, and whosoever is getting highest vote is elected as a village sarpanch. I think you understood about the headman or the mukhiya of the village, who is called sarpanch. In some areas pradhan, in some areas mukhiya, in some areas village president, panchayat president. Along with him, panches are also members of village panchayat. This word panch means 5. Panch Parmeshwar you might have heard in Hindi and English. There are some stories about the Panch Parmeshwar. So panches means 5 members. Generally, these numbers may be more or less as per the population of the village. Each village is divided into wards. For example, if a village is having 10 wards, then people will elect one representative or one panch from each ward. So that village will be having 10 panches, including one sarpanch, who is the head of the village, who is the mukhya of the village or mukhya of that village panchayat. So sarpanch and panches combinedly they are called panchayat members, village panchayat. As per the government instructions and (1992) amendment of Indian Constitution, elections of panchayat members are held regularly after every 5 years. It may be delayed because of some special circumstances, but elections are regularly held in our country for 5 years, after every 5 years. So village panchayat members, they are elected for 5 years. These members of village panchayat meet regularly for major decisions of the village. You might have seen people sitting together in community halls or panchayat bhavans and discussing important issues of the village. Generally, they are panchayat members. Important tasks of these members are to discuss about the welfare of the village, are to resolve the disputes of the people, to discuss about the cleanliness and others. It is said that most of the decisions at local level are taken by village panchayats. This is also called power sharing. Meanwhile, government has shared power to these representatives. This is also called decentralization. Meanwhile, power is not in the hand of president or prime minister only, it is in the hands of village panchayat also at lower level. Gram sabha members, they sit in the panchayat meetings, they listen the procedures of village panchayat. Generally, when Gram Sabha meetings are held, that time members of the Gram Panchayat give their opinion, their advice, even they keep check on the Panchayat members. In many states, many committees are formed by the Gram Sabha and Village Panchayat. These committees may be for construction, development, water management, cleanliness, roads and parks. Gram Panchayat members, they work as per the wishes of the village or Gram Sabha members. Here you have to understand that Sarpanch is elected by all the members of Gram Sabha. He is also called Panchayat President. Now let me explain Panch, how the Panch is elected. As I had told you earlier, that when a village is divided into wards or small areas, then people elect their one representative from the ward, who is called a Panch. Panches are playing very important role in a Gram Panchayat. Generally, those who support the members, who support the village headman or Sarpanch, means they are called active Panches. Here Panchayat Secretary is also one of the important person in a Panchayat functioning. He is elected. He is not a elected person. Secretary is appointed by the government, generally through the staff selection commissions, state selection commissions. These secretaries are appointed. Village secretary or Panchayat secretary is playing an important role in the functioning of the village, as secretary keeps the record of the Panchayat, maintains the record of the Panchayat, writes the complete procedure of the Panchayat proceedings. Village secretary is generally inviting the development officers and other dignitaries in the meetings. He is deciding the meetings of the Gram Sabha. He is responsible for keeping the record. Record maintenance of village Panchayat is the duty of a secretary. So his role is very important. Now let me tell you what are the works of a Gram Panchayat or duties of the Gram Panchayat. So here on the screen you can see some of the important duties in red color. that construction and maintenance of water ponds in the village for the animals, for the human being or the villagers, for agriculture. Construction and maintenance of roads, that is the duty of village panchayat. Panchayat here it refers sarpanch, panches, those who are looking after the welfare of the village. The construction and maintenance of drainage system means proper discharging of water from the village. Maintenance of village parks. Here you can see these two pictures and you can understand that one side there is a water pond or tank. These are generally for the water supply of the village or for the survival of animals living in that village. The second picture is related to roads, construction of roads, streets, street roads. That is also responsibility of village panchayat. Panchayat is looking after the streets of that village. Then construction and maintenance of wells in the village for the drinking water. Collection of house taxes, that is the source of income for a village, and executing government schemes related to the employment. Meanwhile, whatever policies are implemented by the center and state government, it is the responsibility of village panchayat to implement and execute those policies in the village. It resolves disputes of the villagers also. In case of any fight, in case of any misunderstanding, in case of any dispute between two villagers or more than two, Gram Panchayat members, they call a meeting and they hear both the parties and give the decision as per their wishes. As per the constitution, this local government has been given some powers of their sources of income too. Sources of funds. So from where they get their fund or money for the construction, for the welfare, for the roads, streets, drainages and all. So first one is house tax, that is collected from the villagers, those who are living in that village. That house tax money is used for the welfare of that same village. Second is market. Generally, many villages are having their shops, markets, so they collect the money, rent from those markets, and that money is used for the welfare of the villages. Then land. Panchayats, many panchayats are having their own land. They are having their own agricultural farms. So those farms are given on lease or mortgage to the people and receives money. So that money is also used for the welfare of the village. Apart from this fund, panchayats are getting fund from their higher authorities like block smitis, Jila Parishad, state government means they are getting funds from for their welfare. Even sometimes panchayat members they get donation for the community work. Here we have role of gram sabha, which is one of the very important role, because gram sabha is responsible for the development of the village. Gram sabha here it refers meeting of all the people, all the villagers who are 18 years and above. State governments have given instructions that panchayats will invite gram sabha meetings at least twice in a year. So when these gram sabha members they sit together, they discuss the functioning of the panchayats, they discuss the income sources, expenditure, construction works and developmental plans. In case any panchayat representative is not functioning as per the wishes of the villagers, then gram sabha members they discuss the issues with the higher authorities. So gram sabha's role is also very important in a village. Local government, which we are discussing today, that this is the third tier or the third level of the government. It has generally three levels. Three levels of the panchayats are there. First level is village panchayat, which we recently discussed, sarpanch, panches and the members of gram sabha. Second is at block level, which is called Panchayat Samiti. This Panchayat Samiti is the second level in the local government. And the third one is Jila Parishad. It is up to the district level. Let's discuss these points one by one. First one is the Gram Panchayat. It is the first tier or level of the democratic government at the local level. These Gram Panchayat members they are answerable to the Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha here it refers to all the villagers who are 18 years and above. Gram Panchayat is responsible and answerable to them. Second one is Panchayat Samiti. As you all know that districts are divided into tehsils, and in the administration tehsils are also subdivided into blocks. So each block is having block smiti. Meanwhile, block smiti chairman is there for one block. A block is divided into various wards. Generally, in simple terms, you can understand that 2-3 villages are one ward in a block. So one representative or one block smiti member is elected from 2-3 villages. Finally, means all the block smiti members they elect their chairman, who is called block smiti chairman. You might have heard that block smiti chairman he generally finds in the you generally find him in the office near the block development and program officer, who is called BDPO, near him. So these are also called panchayat samitis or janpad panchayats. these block smitis are looking after the welfare of those 2-3 villages which are under the control of that Panchayat Smiti. Even they distribute the budget for those villages too. Then comes to the third level, which is called Jila Parishad. It is above the block Smiti. Each Jila refers to district. District is divided into many wards. For example, if one district is divided into 10 wards, then from each ward one member is elected as Jila Parishad member. Election process of these Jila Parishad members is also same like Sarpanch, Panch and MLA MPs. People cast their vote and elect their Jila Parishad member. Then one member who gets the majority of votes is elected as a chairman of Jila Parishad. Jila Parishad chairman is generally called political executive of the district. Means he is the political head of the district. So Jila Parishad chairman, he makes plans for the district. Overall development of the district is the responsibility of Jila Parishad chairman. Even you might have heard that in consultation with the deputy commissioner or DC, he or she works for the welfare of the district. For the development of district or Jila Parishad takes help from Panchayat Smitis and village panchayats, and it distributes money to the village panchayats as per the state government's instructions. So this is the third level of the government at the local level. It is very important to understand about this chapter, because most of the people in the country are belonging to the villages. I hope most of the points are clear to you. In case of any doubt, please listen this video once again. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.